Okay, welcome back, everyone. Things got a little weird there for a minute. My mouse sounded like it was getting ready to self-destruct. I restarted. I unplugged the dongle and replugged the dongle. Hey, Richard. I'm ready to watch from my grave. I'm back. We're going to try X-Men 1992 by Konami again. As I said, huge X-Men fan growing up. Loved this game. It's one that's near and dear to my heart. Which is why when it just crapped all over my stream a few minutes ago, it really bummed me out. Oh no, we had to watch a second Jolt commercial. That's even worse. So let's try this one more time and see if it goes a little more smoothly this go around. I have very high hopes. I think we've got it this time. Welcome back, everybody. Glad you could be here. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday so far. Perfect. This feels like the game. There's Asteroid M. Blob, Emma Frost, Magneto, Pyro, Juggernaut. It's certainly a Tuesday. That's all you can ask for. Alright, let's try this again. X-Men. Okay. Let's jump right in here. Now, I'm going to go with my absolute favorite X-Man of all time. And if you ever want to know what kind of person I am, I'm a Cyclops kind of guy. Here we go. That's probably all you need to know about me as a human being.
21st century. Evil mutants led by Magneto aim to destroy the world. Humans can do nothing against the power of the evil mutant. The only hope is X-Men.
I do like Dazzler too. Uh-oh.
Go and save the city.
Alright, I guess. There we go. Where's my punch button? There it is. I always thought odd in superhero games, and this used to, I think, be a bigger trend than maybe it is now, when they would do the thing that using your power, like, decreases your health. That seems like the worst set of mutant powers to have. I guess that's the whole concept behind, like, Spawn, though, is using your superpowers slowly kills you. At least that was the initial concept behind Spawn. Lord only knows what Spawn is now. But yeah, judo throw. It looks really sharp, doesn't it? It's really nice. I fooled around and finally got MAME working well enough to run it. MAME is the absolute bane of my existence. I just can never get MAME doing what I want it to do. I like these tiny little Sentinels too. You know, normally you think of Sentinels being big giant robots. Not here, baby. Oh no, Cyclops is already dead. Luckily, we have all the quarters we could ever need. Yeah, I'm clearly just missing something with MAME and how it's supposed to work. Like, it's a miracle I ever get anything running on it. Now, I'm pretty sure these guys walking around with bazookas in the comics are called mandroids. I'm not 100% on that. I believe that's the case. Yeah, Sheldorn, I wish I could get MAME working for me. Yeah, there's such good detail, such great level design in the side-scrolling beat-em-ups from this era. They're just way too good. I have a lot of fondness for them. I mean, who doesn't love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game? Okay, Mandroid was right. That's good to know. Pretty sure these were Mandroids. Oh, the Simpsons game is very good. You know, I've never actually played Smash TV. It's a hole in my gaming history. I need to make that happen someday. Whoa! Jerks are shooting their hands at me. Well. I just stood there and let it happen. Okay, let's get another quarter in there. Who do we want to be now? We're going to be Dazzler. The Disco Dazzler.
Dazzler. X-Men.
I think the game calls them X-Men instead of X-Men. I don't know why, but that's really funny to me. X-Men. But at the time, yeah, there wasn't a lot of media tie-ins for the X-Men yet, so I guess a lot of this stuff was kind of up for grabs. We're now Alison Blair, the Dazzler, wearing a very cool leather jacket, fighting Pyro, everyone's favorite Australian bad guy. He actually is Australian, unlike Wolverine from the Cry of the X-Men cartoon. Wow! Ooh, Spider-Man. Yes, Spider-Man is a comic geek. A comic geek's bane. Alright, Dazzler, do your thing. I love any beat 'em up that allows you to kick people while they're down. I don't know why I find it so charming. But I love that you can just stand over your fallen foes and just wail on them a little bit more. Like, Dazzler running around just punching people is very off-brand for her. This is one of the strange things again. Like, she would definitely be using her powers, but in this game, using her powers slowly kills her. But again, these guys slowly kill her too. There we go. Let's blow them all to hell. Oh, Paperboy's a good game. Yeah, no, I can mess around with some Paperboy. Oh no, that wasn't great. Oh, that turn didn't last long at all. Okay, who's it time to bring on the squad? If you want to see the best ever hitting somebody while they're down character, here we go. It's Nightcrawler. Let's get one of his hits. Not time. Okay. Give me somebody I can really flip around on here. Oh no! There's his mutant power. We'll teleport all over the screen. Destroy some industrial lasers, I'm gonna say? I assume that's what these are? I think you knock them completely naked when you get a really good shot. Hey! Hysteric Moon X, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the get 'em is very good in the background. Hey, Raiders, welcome to the stream. We're playing the 1992 Konami X-Men game. We're having a good time. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're doing well today. What were you streaming? Hysteric Moon. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. Hey, yeah, no, Cobra Commando's terrific. Everyone, yeah, you should get out there and follow Cobra Commando if you're on our raid. But let me give a little shout out here to Hysteric Moon X. Thank you so much. Tomb Raider 2. Oh, fun. That sounds like a good time. You know, I've been thinking about going back and streaming some of the early Tomb Raider games myself. I haven't played much of them, and probably owe it to myself to check them out eventually. But Raiders, welcome. I'm Decap Jedi. I'm a retro variety streamer. I stream a lot of point and click adventure games, but as this morning suggests, a little bit of everything. So glad you could be here. Hey, Mecha Lavos, thank you so much for the follow. And Welcome to Die is a very good moment. Oh, that's right. I'm also a BMX legend. Thank you for reminding me, Ben, that in addition to all this, I am a legend in the sport of BMX. I just can't get enough of those bicycles. There's his move. Just wreck him, Nightcrawler. Kurt Wagner just jumping on people as if it doesn't matter. Like that's a thing you can just do. Oh, Phantasmagoria, that's awesome. You know, I'm currently making a push. If I can get to 1,000 followers, and I've got about 250 to go. If I can get to 1,000 followers, I'm promising to stream Phantasmagoria. How'd you like it? I've never played it all the way through. I can ride anything on 2 wheels. So true, so true. Like I can ride 2 unicycles. I can ride a broken down 4-wheeler with no rear wheels. Anything with 2 wheels. Yeah, converting to the Church of Point and Click, I mean, that is a very cool Old Testament style god at that point. Oh man, it's a free roaming laser. Ow! Juliana, yes. I like him just like bouncing around on people's poor bodies. Well, this industrial laser is going to be the end of this very good superhero, Nightcrawler. Speaking of churches, Nightcrawler, when he's not a member of the X-Men, is also a priest. Ah, Monkey Island. Yeah, I mean, Monkey Island is absolutely my jam. The Sierra games are a little crueler. They're made by someone who hates their players.
Colossus.
Alright, we're going to hear one of the best sound effects in video game history coming up. It's Colossus's big yell when he destroys something. Uh-oh. There we go, let's just get it now, before these things kill me. Well. Nailed it. Yo, my pal Ben, PS_Garrick, in the chat, is going to be streaming the first Broken Sword tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm looking forward to watching it. I have never played Broken Sword, so it will all be completely new to me. I like Colossus's noogies that he gives. Just puts him in a little headlock and noogies right away. Alright. Noogie! Uh-oh. Okay, let's get his big sound. Oh no. Well. Man, I can hear that from across an arcade. I don't know about any of y'all, but boy, the sound of Colossus doing his superpower, the insane yell. Nothing moves the blob. Okay. Uh-oh. Rough going for Colossus. Yeah, I need to play Broken Sword at some point. It's on my list. I have like my giant list of games that I will someday stream, and it's definitely one of them. Oh no. Haha, take that, Blob. Bonus, you're granted a special mutant power.
X-Men. We have been taken by Magneto. However, we had time to locate their base on Island M. Destroy it.
He never does what in the comics? I'm sorry, I think I missed the context of that one. Hey, Lucy, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Good morning. And welcome again, Raiders. So glad y'all could join us. All right, some lizard men in the house. We're now in the Savage Land. This is, of course, the secret land where dinosaurs roam in Antarctica, a staple of Marvel Comics. Home of Kazar, the Tarzan stand-in, and his partner, Shanna the She-Devil. Boy, these games, once you are just like hitting a select button rather than inserting a quarter to continue, you really realize how difficult these games are geared. It's like one hit is just so much damage. It is such a cruel design metric. Oh yeah, the energy explosion power. Yeah, I don't know in the comics if Colossus does any exploding when he transforms. Uh-oh. There we go. Ouch! These lizard jerks are the worst. How great is the background music in this stage? With that sort of like... kind of almost monkey sound. Hey, feed me, Seymour. It's some monster plants. Monster plants with lady lips. Sort of a staple of Japanese game design at some level. Yeah, you know, I think they've occasionally like suggested there's weird magnetic properties in the Savage Land or curative abilities. It is on emulator. I am playing on the MAME arcade emulator today. There was a home version of this released on, I know it was on the Xbox marketplace back during the Xbox 360 days. I have no idea if it was out for PlayStation 2 as well, but yeah, there was a brief period where this is available for home systems and has never been re-released. As far as I know, I would just assume it's some sort of weird licensing deal where it's hard to get the rights to it, because it's such a popular and beloved game. You'd think this would just be out on every system possible. Same as Simpsons Arcade, yeah. It's a shame. Yeah, I have it on my Xbox 360, which sadly I don't think works anymore. But yeah, it's a shame all the Marvel games just went away. I know that all the rights are complicated on these sorts of media tie-ins, but boy, so many great games just not really playable like they should be these days. Alright, we noogied him to death. Hey, Super Gamer. Is Colossus my favorite mutant? I was saying this earlier. I am a weirdo who really loves Cyclops. I know, especially after the X-Men movies, we're not supposed to like Cyclops. Oh, Simpsons was on PlayStation 3 also, okay. I'd like to go back and revisit both of them some more. I'm having fun with this one. I should go back and check out Simpsons. I should do the Turtles game at some point because I have fond memories of them all. Let's see, who's up at the plate? I think it's Storm's turn. Storm, who has a little scepter in this game for some reason. You play this version with Grayson. Yeah, I have no idea what the 2-player versions are like, but if I were going to play it with anyone on this planet, it would be my pal Grace. I don't know why, but I feel like this would be his jam. Oh, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. I've never played that one. I'm familiar with it, but have never actually gotten around to playing it. Ooh, man. Wendigo. Just wrecking us. We'll throw a few whirlwinds at him. Tornadoed! Boy, Storm didn't last long. We'll give her another shot at the big league. There we go. We took him out.
Go and rescue Kitty from the cave.
Boy, that was a fever dream of TV. Hey, BA Dad, good to see you. We're in a cave, says the narrator. Get him, get him, get him. Ooh, look at her move while they're down. I'd forgotten that she just zaps them. Don't tase me, bro. I like how she just kept taking breaks from welling on that one guy to zap someone else. Who's my favorite Ninja Turtle? This is a good question. Favorite Ninja Turtle is Donatello. I like how he does machines. That's the right choice. Okay. I always like... I will say what I like about Cyclops is... I kind of like how he was at least portrayed in the comics once upon a time, like during the 80s, as just being this really capable leader, almost like a Captain America type figure, where it wasn't so much that his power was what made him a valuable member of the team, but rather the leadership and strategy he could offer. Ooh, was there an inexplicable fixation on Nightcrawler during the 90s X-Men comics? I think there's a lot of Nightcrawler throughout. I get the feeling he is a lot of creators' favorite characters. It's my guess on that. I think he is maybe everyone's sort of pet mutant at some level. Okay, we're gonna get the star of the show in here. We're gonna finally do it, y'all. It's time for Wolverine, everyone's favorite X-Man. Yeah, use your laser claws, Wolverine. Canada represent. Yeah, we just had Wendigo a few minutes ago. Now we've got Wolverine. I'm going to keep calling him Wolverine. I don't care. It's bogus he doesn't regen health. That's like literally one of his things. In the Pride of the X-Men cartoon, is that where we got the Australian voice actor for Wolverine, or was that in their weird appearance in Spider-Man His Amazing Friends? Yeah, Wolverine's supposed to be very, very much on the petite side. Hugh Jackman, I think, changed a lot of that depiction as a much taller boy. But yeah, definitely canonically, Wolverine, I think I've seen him anywhere between 5'1" and 5'3", like on those official trading cards and in the guides to the Marvel Universe and things like that. Man. Y'all, I'm not great at this game, it turns out.
Dazzler.
Okay, it was in Pride where we get the Australian Wolverine. That's great. You know, honestly, Dazzler is one of my low-key favorite X-Men. I know that her inclusion in this game is oftentimes puzzling to people who, you know, Certainly she seems a little bit like a C-lister compared to some of the other characters, but I really like Dazzler. I liked, as a kid especially, the notion of her power being not just to shoot lasers, but to convert sound to light, which was part of her power as like a disco star. She used it to sort of create her stage shows, which I thought was a really clever setup for a character. Also, they just kind of a cool look for the '90s. You got the leotard, you got your leather jacket, you got your headband. Hey, how's it going, OSU? Yeah, Mechalavos. Yeah, people have to be able to throw Wolverine, whether it's Colossus or Hulk, or I've seen Beast do it a few times. Yeah, you gotta be able to throw Wolverine, so he has to be a little bit bite-sized. Dazzler is better than Jubilee. This is accurate. Okay. She has a pretty good judo chop in this this game. Preferred Magneto and Lord of the Rings. Alright, here we go. By the way, if you're just joining us, welcome. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. I'm Jess, retro variety streamer. If you like old games, consider dropping me a follow. Always happy to have new people around. Whose turn is it? I think Nightcrawler's back at the bat.
Nightcrawler.
No, Jubilee's not awful, but I'll take Dazzler any day over Jubilee. There you go. Now I see it, OSU. It's Master Mold, the father of the Sentinels. I guess that's Stephen Lang, but this is the mold from which they're made. Use your power. Teleport power. More teleport power. Teleport power. Ow! Kurt just teleported back to heaven. I have not streamed or played Beneath a Still Sky. That one is, that's another one that's completely out of my wheelhouse. Oh, she definitely has Jim and the Hologram kind of vibes. She started out as a sort of a disco star when she was introduced initially. Like her sort of nickname was the Disco Dazzler. And then she turned into more of a, like a pop star figure, an 80s pop star figure. She's like famous for being a singer in the Marvel Universe. I don't know if everyone knows that she's a mutant necessarily. That probably varies at various points in the series. But yeah, that's Dazzler's whole deal. I think nowadays she may be depicted more like in a Lady Gaga sort of mold the last time I saw her. Yes, Shamoth Boy, building a guy to build smaller guys is wonderful. I didn't get as a kid. Uh-oh, cutscene.
Rescue the professor.
We must rescue the professor. Wow, really beefed it there. Okay, yeah, building Master Mold to build smaller Sentinels is kind of great. As a kid, I didn't get that he was a mold, like, you know, a mold that the other Sentinels were made from. I thought it was like mold that might, say, grow on cheese or something. And I never understood why that was his name. Literally, it took me like 20 years before it finally clicked. Like, oh, he's the master mold from which all of the Sentinels are formed. Which makes so much more sense, honestly. Now, I'm a Batman fan too, and I will say, if you enjoy point-and-click adventure games, and don't mind newer ones, Telltale's Batman games are fantastic. We streamed them here a few months back, and they are just surprisingly really good games. Maybe not surprisingly, that's unfair, but I feel like they're never in the run when people talk about the best Batman games ever made, and I think Telltale really knocked it out of the park. Hey, Matawi. Happy Fester to you too. No, I've picked up a bunch of Telltale games through the years that I've never quite gotten around to playing either. That I need to do someday, and it was in my backlog forever. And just really liked it a lot. Their depiction of the Joker is out of this world. It's he really comes into play more in the second of their 2 seasons. But once the Joker's in there, the games are just top notch. Can't recommend them strongly enough. Storm does have a police baton. You got your little scepter. Hey.
Queen welcomes you to die.
Oh man, we've been welcomed to die. Emma Frost, the White Queen, another one of my low-key favorite X-Men characters. Always enjoyed her. It's a lingerie wrestling fight. Yeah, both of these characters are really, really bringing it, right? In that regard. Are these things hitting me? I think they are. Oh well. Ah! Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, Colossus's power sound effect is so good. Who doesn't love it? Yeah, the Shadow Edition's pretty cool. It turns the game into like a black and white noir kind of thing with pops of color in those Batman games. You know, Mattel, you mentioned playing this at an arcade long ago. When I was applying to colleges and doing campus visits and stuff, the college that I would eventually decide to attend had a small game room, and it had a 6-player cabinet of this game in their game room. And I'm sad to admit that for the 18-year-old version of me, that was a powerful deciding factor in what college I went to. I was like, I don't know much about their academic programs, but they do have one arcade game in their small game room that I really enjoy. I guess I will give them tens of thousands of dollars and get my education here. They do their... Hey, thanks so much, Hysteric Moon. Take care. Thank you so much again for the raid. Hope to see you again soon. Uh-oh, big Sentinel. Oh no! There are reavers coming out of his mouth. Oh, poor Colossus. It's kind of fun brute forcing a game like this, just with all the continues you could ever want. This is really how these games should be played. Hey, Todd, that's right. I majored in what? I probably shouldn't have been consulted where I wanted to go to college. My parents probably just should have sent me somewhere clearly. It was a huge mistake. I mean, I guess it worked out. I didn't eat my wife, but they took out the X-Men arcade game after like my freshman year. Uh-oh, Juggernaut, known for his love of guns. Ooh. Oh, this is before Cyclops had his hair popping out of the top of his costume. I really liked that look as a kid. It's a little goofy nowadays when I think back on it. But boy, at the time, I was like, yeah, that's a cool boy. Get wrecked, Juggernaut. He no longer has his helmet, making him vulnerable to telepathic attacks, which none of our characters possess. Alright, we have a special mutant power.
X-Men, nice job. Magneto is over there. Follow me.
He's over there. Thanks, Prof. It was Mystique all along. I love the classic Mystique design. I mean, the one from the movies, like the Rebecca Romijn version, is good also, but I don't know if anything's as good as the original Mystique design. It's just so bananas. I believe she was originally a Miss Marvel / Captain Marvel character, right? Wasn't that where Chris Claremont originally created her and then sort of co-opted her into the X-Men as part of the Brotherhood / Freedom Force? It sounds like something that I remember from some point, but my comic book trivia isn't what it used to be, sadly. It's the no pants and the... Yeah, I guess, we go from this design to her movie design, which is definitely a I'm just naked all the time design. Which I guess I get. If you're a shapeshifter, why not just be naked all the time? Yeah, Clay, absolutely. Glad you could be here, first of all. Thank you. But yeah, this quarter is this game absolutely is a quarter muncher. It is just... I'd be afraid to guess how many times I've continued so far. I mean, at least a dozen or more. Probably way more than that, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Thank goodness we're not popping quarters into this. Oh no! Lots of tiny pyros! I love when games like bring back a boss just as like a regular guy later in the game. Like, Pyro was our boss on level 1, and now he's just some dude we have to fight. It really gives you that feeling. It's like, oh, things have gotten serious. The bosses are now just regular guys. In the comics, these characters on the tank treads are actual individuals called the Reavers. I can't remember their names. That might be Pretty Boy, but I could be wrong on that. Tanky Joe. That was Tanky Joe. Oh, that's awful. At Magfest, the Colossus roar became a problem. Hey, Lars. Hey, thank you so much for the host. Is this better than Ultima? For me, yes, but I'm not a giant Ultima fan. I'm just gonna be honest. Ultima is not really my jam. So for me, this is better than Ultima. Your mileage may vary. Oh no, Living Pharaoh. Tornado! Huh. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we went from quarter grabbing to free-to-play mechanics, which are so much more insidious. When a new hero shows up, they yell their name. X-Men.
Planning to attack Earth from his asteroid base. You must foil his plan before it's too late.
How great
For the giant sentinel.
is the pixel art in this, though? It looks so crisp and perfect. You know, I think what I loved most about this game as a kid is the fact that when it came out in '92, kind of like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, yeah, the X-Men really hadn't broken into mainstream pop culture yet. Unlike a lot of other Marvel properties like Spider-Man and the Hulk, they weren't really like a household name yet, and they were incredibly popular among comic fans, but just not something that was big in a mainstream way. And boy, when there was an X-Men arcade game, it was just like, this was made specifically for me. And then, of course, now I've gotten so much X-Men content that I'm not even seeing all the X-Men movies anymore. It's like, I just go to the ones that don't look awful. At the time, just anything X-Men was, you know, just a dream come true practically for a young nerdy kid like me who really connected with the X-Men in the way that I didn't connect with any other comic in my life up to that point. Yeah, the Pride of the X-Men cartoon is an interesting watch. All the villains and the cast of characters and everything are just the character designs, the model sheets, everything are straight from that pilot that was never actually produced. Well, I mean, it was produced, but it didn't go to series. It's worth looking up if you're ever curious about Pride of the X-Men. It explains things like why a sort of second-tier character like Dazzler would be part of the roster here, because she was also part of the roster on the show. I presume because they wanted more women represented, which is never a bad thing. The X-Men didn't have a deep roster of women at the time, I guess, that would be easy fits for a cartoon series that would have like dynamic, visually exciting powers, stuff like that. They didn't have enough toyetic women in the X-Men at the time. Oh. It's a pretty baller move to roll around on your tank treads and just butt people with your gun. Take that, Reavers. Uh-oh.
Moves the blob. Nothing moves the blob.
Oh, wow. Yes. The idea that RoboCop was marketed to children is pretty amazing, right? Oh no! Oh, the blob got me. Alright, that's the blob down. That's Wendigo down. Whew. We're getting the boss gauntlet now. I believe there was a live-action RoboCop series, right? That sounds vaguely familiar.
Wolverine.
It's a weird read on Emma Frost to me to make her very witch-like, but maybe I've always thought of her more as like a more of a seductress type character. I don't know. Uh-oh, it's Master Mold. He's back, baby. I think characters call her a witch occasionally because of her psychic telepathic powers, which was very much a Chris Claremont thing, the sort of defining writer of the X-Men, calling women with mental powers witches. I guess he also called Storm a weather witch occasionally. He's like talking about witches. Chris Claremont was a writer with a lot of quirks to his writing, but who created a lot of really wonderful women in his stories. We're just hurling our bodies into these bosses at this point. No attempt to play this fair. Alright. We honestly punched him to death. Hey, it's Professor X. Okay, let's send our most metal guy against Magneto here. Let's get a few of the roars. Oh, man. Get your fill of the sound now. Oh, it was Mystique all along.
Alas, that was Mystique, not Magneto.
Alas.
Magneto is in another place. Go, X-Men.
Magneto is in another castle. Oh.
I am Magneto, Master of Magnet.
Master of Magnet. It's so good. I am Magneto, Master of Magnet.
Kill you.
Kill you. You are dead. Oh. There's a podcast I really love, an X-Men podcast that I listened to for years. Jay and Miles explain the X-Men, and they do a running bit about all the different crazy things that Marvel Comics writers think magnets can do, just like wacky powers that they've given Magneto through the years, roughly based in the idea of magnetism. It's pretty wonderful. Welcome to die. Whew. I certainly never ever got this far in the actual game. I'd be curious. I wish I remembered, like, how far I ever managed to get in this on actual quarters. I mean, I could be playing smarter than I am right now, but not a lot, if I'm being completely honest. We did it. Yeah, this boss fight cost me like $5. Easily. Here goes the Blackbird. The inspiration for the Beatles song. Nope, the game is not over yet. Magneto is defeated. X-Men succeed to rescue Professor and return to Earth with the victory. Oh, look at this. We've got some comic panels. Oh, I didn't remember this. You're the load-bearing boss. We have some, what appears to be, at least that last panel, some John Byrne art. That looks maybe more like Mark Silvestri, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. That's John Byrne. Ah, boy, this game is so good, isn't it? So much nostalgia. Snicked. Young man. Good job, young man. Game is not over. Oh no. All right. Hey, goodness gracious, Todd 8-Step, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Oh, we haven't had a Hall of Famer in a few weeks now. Glad you could join us for 10,000 channel points. Todd 8-Step has joined our channel Hall of Fame. Their name will be enshrined just below the video screen down in my panels section. Thank you so much for all your viewing. And thank you everybody who joined me today. I think we finished the game, so that's a big GG as far as I'm concerned. Rather than do a second playthrough, because I don't know if we're going to find a lot of exciting things that we missed the first time around. Maybe if you all wouldn't mind, we'll launch a raid. It looks like one of my favorite streamers, Captain Badgertail, is playing Gabriel Knight 1, a terrific point-and-click adventure game this morning. So I will launch a raid over to there. Coming up tomorrow, though, just to sort of hype what's next here at my channel, I am super excited. We are going to be playing the 1993 point-and-click Beverly Hillbillies adventure game. And It is so bad. I can't wait to share this awful, awful game with you. That'll be tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there. In the meantime, let's hit that raid. Tell Badger Tell that Decaf Jedi sent you. And I will see you all again very, very soon. Take care.